Good morning, CI followers. Hope you're having a good week so far. This one's kind of a... Alright, I don't want to sound like I'm ranting, raving, or beating people up too much, or I'm preaching too much, but this is for your own good. I'm trying to break down an element that a lot of people do, and that is when you see somebody else tearing it up, winning, doing whatever it is that they wanted to do, and succeeding, that you instantly feel negative about that, right? Not uncommon. Actually, most people go through this. They have either it's somebody they see that they don't care for, or even just somebody who's doing what they wish they were doing, and they're doing it well, getting it done, and they happen to not be pulling it off. You feel negativity, kind of like, oh, to hell with them, or, or like, that's not a big deal, or anything like that. I mean, you should celebrate other people's accomplishments. You should ask where this emotion comes from when you feel it, when you watch somebody doing something that they're proud of, rather than jumping out there and being a troll and, going after their accomplishments, maybe because you're not hitting on your own. Try to use it as motivation. Okay, so-and-so pulled this off, why can't I do it, right? I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, you see that a lot of my posts have to do with being uplifting. And by the way, if you're looking for that extra motivation, on Facebook I regularly build quotes and share quotes. The ones that I build are kind of off the top of the head, kind of unique things, and the ones that I share are just awesome ones that I've heard somewhere, a lot of which you may already know. But getting back to the point, it's not going to be a useful tool for you to be demotivated by other people's success, right? They're getting there because they're doing the things in life that they set out to do. You should use that as an inspiration and a motivation to seek accomplishments and successes in your own life and in the things that you wish to achieve. If your first feeling is that you feel negative about somebody's big win, or that you want to tear somebody down because they just pulled something off or whatever, even if they're like braggadocious, even if they're the kind of person who, if they get a win, they're going to brag, they're going to rub it in your face, who cares? It doesn't affect you in any way. At least it probably doesn't. Ask yourself where that feeling's coming from. Sit down and really look at it. Look at it heavily, turn it over in your hands and figure out, okay, why do I feel frustrated, upset, sometimes incompetent? Some people will feel that way when they see other people getting done what they want to get done. Why is that happening, right? These feelings are there because you probably don't feel like you're achieving your own goals, or you feel like you can't achieve your own goals, or whatever it might be, right? But that doesn't really mean that that's a true reaction or response. It just means you're either not getting it done right now and you don't feel like you're going to, and you're letting yourself get complacent, you're letting yourself feel sorry for yourself. And if you follow me, you know that I don't have a lot of respect for that. Don't feel sorry for yourself ever, and don't seek other people to feel that for you. But if you're noticing in your life that you're consistently feeling negative about other people's wins, or you're trying to find a way to tear them down, make sure that you start cutting that out of your life. Have a better outlook. I mean, if you've seen the podcast block that I did about making sure you have good friends, making sure you define good people in your life, rather than adding people who are constantly negative and awful to you, and so on and so forth. If you're tearing other people's stuff down, you're the exact person that I would tell you to cut out of your life. You don't want to be that kind of person. I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons why you're not picking up the wins, right? Because instead of looking at the world through a better lens, or instead of looking at things that are being achieved and getting motivated, getting inspired by it, instead of doing that, you're saying, well, I could never do that, so I'm going to tear it down. When you become the kind of person that is habitually negative about your own things, about other people's things, and whatever, of course you're not going to get that many wins. Of course you're not going to be going in the direction you want, because the people you may need in your life to accomplish some of your goals and dreams are, to be blunt, not going to want you around. They're not going to want to spend a lot of time with somebody that, when they come up to them and they say, hey, look what I did, this is super cool. They couldn't wait to share it with you. You find something to run it down. So think about that. And whether you think you do that or not, get on Facebook, look at your feed, try to find the positive things that people are doing, and don't fake your reaction, because that's the first thing people will do. Look inside and think, how do I actually feel about this? When you do see somebody that you don't care for or that annoys you winning, or when you do see somebody that you do care for winning, maybe a close friend, think about it real. Don't try to force yourself to feel good about it, right? Don't try to force it, because then it's not going to do you any good to be doing this exercise. Cut that out of your life. Make sure that you're not that person that gives that negativity out to the world, okay? And remember, if who it is that is winning is following kind of some of the stuff that I talk about, or really some of the stuff that other people talk about, a lot of motivational guys and self-help people will say what I'm saying, so this is nothing super unique. You're going to be the first kind of person that somebody wants to cut out of your life. And again, winning, success, finding your place in the world is about contact. It's about how much people relate to you and how much people want to actually spend time around you. So this is going to be kind of a short block, but it just kind of hit my mind there as I was going outside, and I wanted to run a quick segment on it. Again, as I get this thing going, I know that the camera angles and stuff are kind of a little bit rough. I apologize for that. So if it's hard to watch, give it a listen. Listen to it on the way into work or whatever. Give me feedback if you like what we're doing, if you enjoy our stuff, you want to hear more of our things. Go to our Facebook, like and subscribe, or like and follow that. Like us and subscribe, and hit the notifications on our YouTube, and interact with us. I'm always more than happy to talk to people. If you're going through some difficulty in your life, or you're having a hard time getting over a few things, I will do the best I can to respond to you and help out in either the comment section or indirect message. Other than that, this has been another Commanding Image podcast block. I hope you've been having a wonderful week so far on this Thursday. Take it easy. Thank you.